Theo Reach, Pam Thompson Smith, G Money Behind the Glass. It's just one of those days, one of those mornings. Absolutely. Before the break, I talked about Coach Prime. And people still just, I don't know, still losing their mind. It's amazing. I posted on my Facebook page this morning where people get upset about the end result being something they don't want.
Right.
And they always go left. Almost like nobody's never ever taken a job anywhere else. Because you become extremely selfish about the situation. We talked about this yesterday. And with some local people that's been on the show, but not been posting stuff out on Instagram, and I was kind of surprised that they said Deion was a sellout. He used the HBCU crowd. He was saying that how he recruited the guys about coming into come to an HBCU platform.
Right.
And it's kind of weird that and right, he was selling that big time, the HBCU platform, selling that, right? Yeah, and he should, because he's coaching at an HBCU.
Right. And where was the win-win on that? It was the exposure in branding HBCUs.
It's almost like I guess they want him to be there for 50 years like Eddie Robinson. Nobody's staying nowhere these days for 50 years, I'm telling you right now.
Right.
The climate is not even relative to that. It doesn't even support that at all. So I don't know. But again, I'm hearing some local people just going off like he was a sellout to the African American community. He played us. He used us. I'm thinking about, what the hell are you talking about?
It was funny because I think he was addressing that in something he was saying
Right.
indirectly. He said that, okay, so we're, people saying he's a sellout. He didn't say that, but he's like, one, I'm still black.
Right.
And if you look at the kids that I'm going to coach, over, I think 65%
To the black, yeah.
are black.
Yeah, I heard him say that too, yeah. And again, I just don't get it. And I don't understand why. I mean, playing devil advocate. What devil's advocate? What could it be, other than people just upset because they didn't get what they want?
I think they just want him there longer. I mean, I just think it's selfish. We talked about it yesterday, that fandom of wanting to win and knowing the value. I mean, it also shows that people understand his value to Jackson State and their fans. They want to continue to win and feeling like, possibly not knowing what's next, who's going to take it over. Are they going to be able to do the same thing? So I just think it's people being selfish.
Yeah.
And not even realizing it, because as a fan,
can't put it out there though. Black folks, we something else. I just feel like that. We
put
are,
it out there. It's the truth.
Black people, we are just something else.
We want to hold each other down, and sometimes it is haterade. We don't want you to get one step ahead of us. But the thing that to me that's really weird, when he got the position and started doing the things that he was doing and shining the light and things like that, you had people saying the opposite.
Right.
Where they're, he don't have enough coaching experience. There are other coaches that could have, been there, all those kinds of things.
Right.
And then now it's flip-flop.
Again, it's the damnest thing I've ever seen in my life.
It's another opportunity for someone else to come along, another coach at Jackson State. It's another opportunity. He's really opening up opportunities for other coaches.
And I think I heard Ricky Smiley say this, and he was
Lord.
No, he's pretty much on the same page that we are. He's like, look here, half of y'all, because they apparently they was booing him after the game.
Yeah,
booing him after the game the other day when they won the SWAC championship. They wanted to. Tell me last time they won a SWAC championship. Tell me last time they had a brand new football field. Last time they had an unbelievable brand new locker room.
And somebody making sure that people getting their financial aid.
Right.
Shining a light on that.
Exactly. So they booing him, like majority of people booing him probably gave not one stamp to Jackson State.
Therein lies the problem.
Yeah.
If you want to keep him, then alone.
Pay him.
There you go.
But Our people, man. I'm just because I don't know about everybody else, but sometimes we get caught up in some real mess that I will never understand. And here's a clear example where this guy's elevated to the point now you hating him because he wants to go and create an opportunity for himself and for his assistant coaches,
his family,
but we all hate that because we all hate that. Let's go Antonio from Wake Forest because I think he may hit me up on Facebook. Did you just post something on my Facebook page, Antonio?
Good morning.
I did. Good morning. How you guys doing?
I didn't read it, but it was lengthy. So tell me what you said. Let's talk about it.
I know. You know, it's a big topic with this decision, but it's one that a lot of people chiming in on. But you got to look deeper.
Okay.
You know what Coach Prime doing is awesome because he's doing what most of us want to do. He's creating an opportunity for his sons.
Yep.
People are not looking at that. His son just became the starting quarterback with him signing that contract at a Power 5.
That's true.
He may not have got that opportunity, so he controls the opportunity for his son, creating that once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for him to start at a Power 5, which, I mean, his boys probably could have been primetime son, but who said what kind of playing time they'll get? What
exactly.
opportunities they'll get? And that'll create, you know, that opportunity to get to the next level. So I really think that's why he made the decision. We all know he doesn't need the money.
Right.
He did some great things at Power 5. I mean, his son was mentioned as a Heisman candidate.
Right.
At one point. I don't think that would have happened without him being the coach. You know what I'm saying? So,
I agree. But Antonio, but why? I'm keeping the buck, man. Why all these people come out of left field just really being all these derogatory comments about this situation based on given what you just said, which is really positive. And you didn't mention about how positive he was to Jackson State and to the HBCU crowd.
Right. Unfortunately, I think a lot of times people want to make it about themselves.
That's good.
And it's, you know, it's totally out of the box. I mean, but yeah, people want to make it about themselves and what they would do. You guys probably get it all the time. You probably get people telling you all the time how you should do the show.
Yep.
You know,
yep.
What so it's in the same spectrum. But I think we got to sit back and look at it. You know, I would have loved for him to stay
Me
there.
too.
Right.
We all would have, yes.
Because he did such great things. The numbers certainly, you know, got up, the excitement. But, you know, opportunity present itself, like you guys said, it's employment. But for him, it ain't a money thing.
No.
I really think it's about his boys.
I
never saw his boys play at the high school level. I don't know what kind of recruiting opportunities they had, but I really think, you know, it's hard to say that a black young man playing quarterback would have got an opportunity as easy at a Power 5. You know, he walked in as a starting quarterback.
No, 100%.
He ain't got to compete with nobody.
100%.
You know,
you're right.
That's awesome. I mean, if I can create a job opportunity for my child, would you?
It happens in corporate America all the time.
It's called legacy, building legacy.
I mean, come on. This happens to be a football situation, but it happens every day in different walks of life. I'm telling you, you got to call back again, man. I appreciate your comment, my brother. Keep it 100, man. Thanks for chiming in, and thanks for supporting sports. I appreciate you.
Have a great day.
Thank you, guys. Have a great day.
Yeah,
that was good stuff. The one thing I like his quote that he says, and that people have to remember that he calls this his calling, right? And he says, my calling is not built on a location. It's built on a destination.
I heard that too. I was like, boy, I want to go write that down. It's not about the location. It's about the destination.
It's about the destination. And that's what it is. And we all are doing what we're doing based on, you know, what we feel God has called us to do.
That's so true.
Who are we to judge if he feels that season over there is over and he's calling me over here to do more?
I was just laughing at the Ricky Spider coming. When I said he went in,
he went in on us.
Oh my, on us.
Us.
And he was keeping it. I can't say what he said because we'll probably be off the air.
Yeah.
But he was keeping the buck. I'm talking about he was going in.
Yeah.
And everything he said was true.
Yeah.
And no, we'll rally if somebody do something crazy. We'll rally behind them and lift them up. But then somebody make a decision based on the family and stuff, we're going to pull them down.
Right. But then on the
so
other side, that's
crazy.
what we want. A great father. Somebody that's looking after their family and a provider. My nephew, I wish he could call in, but he's at work and he can't call in. But we had a great conversation about it. And he summed it up this way: make it make sense. So if you get ready to complain about him leaving, make it make sense. Make it make sense that you wouldn't make this move, that you wouldn't take a promotion.
Sure.
When would it not make sense for you?
Has anybody ever took another job somewhere? Come on, man.
So I love the way he put that. If you got to complain about this, make it make sense, because everything that he's doing makes sense for his life and his calling.
Right.